you for your kind introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank Dominic to bring me to the front stage for this conference after so many years in the background. Thank you very much, Dominic. So I'm lucky to give a presentation after Roland, because I don't need to talk about the demand in lithium. What my job today is to tell you how we're going to develop our miner project into development. So, technically, all right, that's just formality. First of all, because you know, we just had some change on the board. So we have a fully functioning full board. In terms of the share structures, we are very tightly held share structures with 261 million shares on issue. So we still have $90 million cash in the bank, and so that is going to ensure us going into the FID without any fundraising. We have very good two strategic shareholders. One is the Mineral Resources, one is CAMEX back in China. So this, our project, we have two projects. One is in Marble Bar, and one is in Mana. Our Mana project has 52 million tons of resource at 1%. So it's about 1.2 million tons of LCE. So we got the resource category is very confident on the resource. We got a 60% increase in the resource. The majority is in the indicated level. And we also, based on the training we have done 6,000 meters last year, we have extended the ore body for 500 meters. You can see we listed the company in 2021. We rapidly drilled out the two ore bodies. You can see in the span of just 3 years, we actually defined the two ore bodies. We have a total resource now 70 million tons in the total resources. So I would like to concentrate on our flagship project, Mana Lithium project. This is 100% owned. All the infrastructures rich and tier 1 jurisdiction, spodumene-rich dominant resource. Majority is in indicated level, and our definitive feasibility study is well down the track. So we expect to finish the DFS in 2025. So just to show you the pictures, the project is located 100 kilometers east of Kalgoorlie. You know, Kalgoorlie is one of the main mining hub in Western Australia, even in the world. So we're handy for development with the road, railway, support facility. So it's very good for project to be developed in such a region. Logistically, we have a choice to use rail or use road. And the port, Esperance Port, is down to the south, around 420, 430 kilometers away from our project. Our exploration is done in the last 2 or 3 years. Altogether, we have drilled 120,000 meters in Mana, and the ore body is very limited to the 3.2 kilometers long, which is give us a very good fundamental to develop. It's a very confined area, easy to develop, easy access to the road and the rail. You can see from this chart, and the ore body is still open in the north, east, and the southwest. And in the yellow, in the southwest area, that's the area we drilled 6,000 meters, which extended the ore body by 600 meters. We're very open down the deep as well. The feasibility is very down the track. So we have done a lot of metallurgical tests. So flow sheet is in the final stage to fine-tune the flow sheet. We are going to optimize the capital expenditure due to this sudden reduce of the lithium price. And we are looking into the operation cost in the feasibility study. Our chairman said in the letter to the shareholders, we are going to design the mine. It's going to be capital efficient and an operation cost competitive. So GR Engineering is our main independent consultant to help us to finish the feasibility study together with Minco from Melbourne. In terms of the processing, the approval, we have applied for the mining lease. We are in the final stage to negotiate the native title agreement with Gagda group, Part B group. We have initiated all the applications for the miscellaneous license. The important for us is to have the heritage and the environmental approval. We have done all the heritage approval, and so the environment approval related technical work is all finished, which has indicated no particular issues on the flora and fauna. So we are very confident we would be able to get the approval once the mining lease is granted. So we also look at the possible mining closure plans before we apply for the environmental approval. So we have done a lot of work with the native title group. We have had a lot of interaction with them. Even a few weeks ago, the chairman and I went to meet their board back in Kalgoorlie. We have sponsored a series of community activities and then to really engage in a good relationship with the native title group. So, it's really key work strength for us to really to move the project into development stage. So we have just finished the board renewal, and also we are start our training program actually back in Marble Bar. So we should finish the training in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And we are going to obtain the native title mining agreement. The negotiation with the native title group is in the final stage. We're going to, once that native title agreement is signed off, we're going to have the mining lease granted very soon. And all the process is way advanced. So after that, we're going to get the environmental approval. Our important job at this stage is to optimize our feasibility study. And then, you know, it's Roland said the price is coming down, but we still need to get ourselves ready, to get the DFS done, get all our approval ready for development. Of course, we are going to looking for more strategic partners. As you know, we have 30% offtake committed to CAMEX. We still have 70% ready for negotiation. And then the last, we have some non-core assets. We're looking strategically how we can do with those assets, possibly looking for some other M&A opportunities. That's our resource table. The 70 million tons is 1%, and so that gives us a very good fundamental to go into development stage. So we do have a second project called Marble Bar project, which actually is our first project when we set up the company. So again, 100% on Tier 1 mining jurisdiction, and then we got indicate and inferred resource, 18 million tons at 1%. So that's really going to my last slide. This is going to just a summary of the Marble Bar project. The geology is a very large area for exploration, and then 80 million tons resource, 1%, and then we've got a huge potential for a exploration upside, and then in the area it's really infrastructure rich, where the township is only 15 kilometers away from us, the port is 180 kilometers away from us. So, in conclusion, really is our strategic highlight to move from the exploration into development. We've got a multi-asset development opportunities. We've got a Marble Bar project. We've got a flagship mine in Mana. We've got a large resource in Mana, so 52 million tons at 1%. And we're in the Tier 1 jurisdiction. We have been talking to some potential strategic investors, and they are willing to do deals in the Tier 1 jurisdiction projects. And we've got two very good shareholders, Mineral Resources and CAMEX. We are also willing to negotiate with more strategic investors to develop the project. The board is now fully united, and we are experienced. We are ready to develop this project. And our board and the management team is focused on develop the shareholder value. So thank you again, Dominic, to bring me back. It's really good to see so many the old faces, and thank you very much.